Okay, this is my little inner cover double screen project, and what I'm doing is I'm actually using some window screen on a single layer, and in hopes that it will stop everything really small coming through, because I'll be using the hardware cloth on top of it. So, and I'll be using it both inside and out. I'm just going to use one layer of this on the side. So what I'll do, I'll staple this in the four corners just to stretch it out, and then I'll be cutting a piece for the hardware cloth. Okay, we've got the staples loaded. I had them loaded, they were just loaded incorrectly. That looks better. Alright, we'll stretch this one out. Okay, that one looks good. Alright. I think I'm going to do more. Just good. Let me bring one here. Right. Okay, one down. This is easier to cut than the hardware cloth, because that's all metal and very, very sharp. Okay, let's see which end I got cut wrong here. Enough. Okay. This is the fiberglass stuff, so it's probably going to be pretty durable, I hope. Okay, the hardware cloth is going to have to be cut using a different set of cutters. I'm going to see where I left off here. So I'm going to need about 18 inches of this. So this roll's nothing to play with either. It will bite you. So. So, same process, we're going to probably going to go ahead and attach one side and then cut it to fit. Now, the problem that I have here is, of course, it's uneven. So I need to cut a couple of rows off of this end. One side down. Now we can trim this side. This hardware cloth is very expensive by the foot, and so any little pieces like this I can use for queen cages, or maybe make some little project out of them for the bees. They make really good little queen cages though, so the small pieces are worth keeping. Alright. Alright, so now we've got flow-through ventilation. So it's double-sided, so if I want to put this side up where the escape is on the top so that nobody can get out, if bees come in they can't get back through, or other pests, hornets, wasps, crickets, whatever. So this spot here will be up, and then of course sometimes we put it down so the bees can get in and out through the top of the hive. So that's an entrance for them too. So pretty cool. Okay, so I've got all the screens and everything put in now, and so I've got these small blocks of wood that I'm going to use for shims. And I've got a dowel rod here that's 3/8 of an inch. So I'm going to drill some holes in here and make it so I can stack these if I need to, and then use the dowel rods to keep them in place. That's something that they didn't do in the other video. So I'm going to start drilling some holes with this big drill bit. I'll be cutting short pieces of dowel rod here. I'll be gluing the dowel rod to the spacer, but not to the actual frame itself. That way I can put them in and take them out as I go. And I'll be drilling holes on both sides, so that depending on which side I have up or down, I'm making a big mess. Depending on which side I have up or down, then I can put this on either side. So I'll go ahead and drill these all the way through. Then I'll mark these over here. Then I'll do the other one. And I'll be back. Okay, I've got everything cut. Now I just gotta make sure everything fits good. All the holes are drilled. I'm wore out. These are pretty tight, so I'll be putting glue in them just to make sure they stay tight. So, there's our dowel rod, and it'll fit in the holes like so that it doesn't slide around and move on me. And the other one will fit here. I used the same original piece to drill all the holes, so everything should line up. I'm not going to push them down in there because I may not get them back out. But I want to glue them in anyway to the shims, to these. So I'll be gluing all these pieces together, and then when I'm ready, I'll have shims with the pins pointed down so they don't slide off. It'll be pretty cool. Anyway, that was my little modification.